thank you for stopping by Live, Love, and Lifestyle. I'm Michelle Davenport, and I told you I would make you some biscuits, so I am so thankful that you stopped by today on my channel to see how you make a quick and easy vegan biscuit. It would be the perfect condiment to your Thanksgiving table this year. So I know that I'm gonna have them, and I hope that you have them too. And if you try them, do me a favor, comment below and let me know how you liked them. Also, if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, go ahead and hit the bell. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that. And finally, I feel like I'm like, and the announcements are, finally, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I appreciate it. All right, God bless you and have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, let's get to making some biscuits. You're gonna start with 1 cup of almond milk, plain, with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. That will make vegan buttermilk. Then you're going to have 1 cup of flour into the bowl, and then add another cup of flour to your bowl. After this, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Then you're gonna whisk that all together, get it all incorporated. Stir, stir, stir. Then we're gonna add our 4 tablespoons of cold vegan butter. I like Earth Balance myself, but you pick whatever you want. And we're just gonna kind of crumble that all in there. And then we're gonna use our little tool there, and we are going to incorporate the butter into the flour until like little crumbles, where the butter's just mixed in with the flour, where you have little crumbles. You can feel it with your hands, and I'll show you in a minute. There you go, there's my hands. And you're just gonna mix it well, and just make sure the butter is all incorporated really well into the flour. This is such a simple recipe. You guys are gonna love it. Now it's time to add that vegan buttermilk. You're gonna add a little bit at a time. You may not use the whole cup of it, but you just add a little and then stir with a wooden spoon, and then continue to add it and keep stirring. And you want it moist. You don't want it soaking wet, and you don't want it dry. You just want it moist. And you can see, you can watch while I'm doing it here. You'll see how the consistency is supposed to be. And I just stir, 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 singing a song in my head, and then I'll continue to stir. Yep, there you go. Now, we're gonna go ahead and flour your chopping block, or whatever you want to flour, on your counter. And you're gonna dump that dough right up on there. You're gonna knead it. Here in a minute, you're gonna be kneading it, I don't know, 8 to 10 times as you pat it and roll it and pat it and roll it. Tuck it underneath itself, kind of push it away from you. Yep, keep adding some flour so it doesn't stick. And you're gonna kind of just fold it over and roll it, and fold it over and roll it. You don't want to work it too hard, because it will make your biscuit tough. So you just keep doing that for, like I said, about 10 times. Then you're gonna flour your board again. And you could get out a rolling pin if you wanted to, but I find it just as easy to do this with my hands. Just kind of push it out with my hands away from the center. Keep adding a little bit of flour at a time. Don't go crazy with the flour though, because again, you'll have a tough biscuit. So just push it out to about 1 inch thick. I think I get a little thin on one side, but I correct that later. And then you just want to cut out your biscuits. I believe it made 10, maybe 9 or 10 biscuits. I think one was too thin, so I had to add another one on top of it to make it a bigger biscuit. And you just pat it back out again and just keep cutting your biscuits, putting them on your tray. You're gonna wanna go ahead and have your oven preheated to 425. Well, listen, thank you for stopping by my channel today. This is the vegan biscuit recipe that I promised. It takes about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes to whip it together, and then it takes 10 to 15 minutes on 450 to bake, and then I'll show you the final project. Beep! Anyway, yeah, so thanks for stopping by.